Hey guys, welcome back to another Firefly video. Today we're rocking the Condor skin in a casual duos game with the leader of Team Frost, AJ, who's my duo right now. And so as you can see, we got Condor, and actually though, like Condor matches my profile picture's vibe like so well, so I might rock this skin quite a lot in future videos. But as you can see, we're just playing some duos, and right about now we're gonna switch to AJ's view, and we're doing educational commentary. So I just want to show you what he does here. A nice little right hand peek. You should always go for a right hand peek if you have one. And this guy actually has the wall here, so he does the right thing. He tries to bait him and takes the wall next to him, so he has somewhat of piece control. Now he does miss his shot, which is unfortunate, and he misses here, but he cleans up the kill quite nicely afterwards, and he got that med kit, so he should be fine. Right about now, we're gonna switch back to me, where we're gonna see how I deal with with the soccer skin and some other guy. As you can see, I didn't have an AR, so I just took a pistol instead as a kind of long range weapon, and basically we're just gonna use this pistol. And we're just gonna like go after them, and since it's just a casual game, we're just kind of W keying everybody at this point, and we just kind of clean up these two easy kills. But I see this guy behind me, and earlier, if you noticed, I was turning around constantly to check if this guy was coming outside. Now this guy drops down for some reason, even though he was low, and you shouldn't do that. If you're getting too low for a fight, you should know when to pull away from a fight, because in a situation like that, it was too risky for him to be fighting me, and he ended up dying. As you can see, we're just pulling meds now, and we're just kind of waiting. Honestly, we're just kind of waiting. And we see this one guy here. I make a mistake here. You should go for the tack if you're that close. I made a mistake. I should have gone for the tack shot instead of trying to AR spray him, and that was my mistake. But when you're that close, you should go for a tack shot. And obviously here, I'm just getting meds from AJ and then healing. And again, another mistake that I constantly do during this video, I just kind of heal out in the open. I'm not entirely sure why I do that. I don't know what my thought process is behind that. Like, I shouldn't be healing out in the open, and that's a mistake you guys should not do. You should always box up if you're gonna med. Now I see people over here, so I throw in some grenades in order to maybe get like a lucky shot off. And then this guy's coming around throwing grenades randomly, and we do get the beam on him, which was good for us. And now this guy does a lot of damage to me. I missed so many shots on him. I don't know why. What's wrong with my AR aim today? But we got him eventually, and we grabbed his lever action sniper rifle, which is actually quite nice of a gun. I like it. I like the lever action. It's quite nice. So after this, we kind of move on, and again, healing in the open, big mistake. But we move on to a later clip where we actually do find some people, because at this point we've cleaned up lazy, so like there's nothing left for us to do here, so we just kind of go. And here we are in the middle of the desert biome, just kind of, I'm gonna call it the desert biome from now on. It's never gonna replace the chapter 1 maps desert biome. That one was awesome, but I guess it can be a desert biome for us, chapter 2 players. So I go for a couple of snipes here. I miss basically everything, and I keep hitting man cake here. Like, I've hit him like 3 times at this point, 4 times at this point. Like, I don't know, I keep hitting him, only man cake the NPC, but yeah. So we do actually clean up these kills quite nicely in a second. As you see, I'm just going for some long distance snipes, and AJ is taking care of them now. He's kind of keeping them distracted, so I can go for a couple more snipes on them, and I'm missing a lot of these, and then we actually get a clean shot off on this guy, and then a nice little one tap there without even really looking at him. He also had a purple lever action for me, so thank you for that, whoever that was. So here you see we're just healing, and I'm actually going to take this opportunity to tell you that in the description below, my Discord username as well as AJ's Discord username will be there. And if you would like to join Team Frost, you can DM us both in Discord, and we'll get you situated in what you need to do. And we'll just move on. So like, there's a crew here, and I'm pretty sure he's bot. But there's also 2 guys behind us, so we need to defend behind us, and as you can see, that's why I kind of build like a base over there. And I miss everything because I'm so bad at sniping for some reason today. But I mean, comparatively to yesterday, you guys saw my snipe in that last video. But my shotgun aim is still on point as this guy jumps in my box for some reason and gets pretty much obliterated, along with my health. So obviously I go for a little piece control there, and he eventually breaks out of my box, just like kind of shatters my box. And he leaves, but then I kind of go after him and clean up the kill, putting up walls and a cone behind him and everything. And now AJ is getting into a little bit of a fight here, and we're gonna watch what he does. So he obviously goes for a little box technique. He's trying to keep as much kind of distance between him and the opponent as possible. It doesn't work. The opponent keeps coming through, but that's not his fault. He did what was correct, and his opponent just kind of broke through, I guess. So there's nothing really much happening here. We decide to bounce a shockwave, but it actually ends up not working. He bounces off the top of my head and goes the exact opposite direction that we were going to go. So he goes the exact opposite direction, and that kind of leads up to another fight that we get into. But like we said, this is just a casual duos game, a pub match, so we're kind of just W keying everybody we see at this point. We're kind of just chilling and having fun, just playing Fortnite as sweats, I guess. So AJ does get into a little fight here with this elite agent, and he does go for some protection. This guy's against the wall, but he goes for a little toe tap there, and that's actually really smart. You're supposed to, if he's doing like a bottom corner edit, always watch for the toes. If you're the one doing the edit, watch for their toes. If somebody else is doing the edit on you, watch for their toes and shoot them, because the toes will always get you the win in that fight. We're switching back to me here, because I believe AJ dies right about now to this aura skin, and I got a golden P90 at this point, so I'm stealing his wall, and he misses every shot. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing. I think he was trying to jump out of the box, but that kind of edit right there stops him from leaving the box, so that's a pretty useful edit to know, just the top layer of the edit menu or the top 2 layers, so it'll make it shorter. So as you can see here, I use that snowman as movement to get to another location. Obviously I almost went off the mountain, so it didn't work as well as I hoped it would. And we have the mythic sniper at this point, so I'm kind of just using it to scout out places, look for people, and potentially get a good snipe off on somebody, like we did in my previous video with the Mandalorian sniper. We kind of popped off. So as you can see here, I'm just looking through my cone, but people are rifting, so I come outside, and I actually get a pretty good beam on this kid. I don't get the kill, unfortunately. There's somebody waiting there for him, and I quick scope literally nothing. Like, I don't know what I was looking at. That was a mistake, but I actually don't notice at this point that Storm is so far away. And then I'm realizing right about now that, yeah, Storm is super far away, so I decide to do an early rotate, because as you can see, there's only 4 people. So at this point, I'm doing an early rotate. I see this guy as a free kill. We get a nice little beam on him, little 3-tap there with a purple scar, I believe. So here I get a little greedy, and that's a mistake. You should, one of the skills good player will always have, and you guys should learn as well, is when and when not to go for loot. Like, I took so much damage there just because I went for the shockwaves, and that was completely and utterly my fault. I should not have gone for the shockwaves. Those are not worth that damage. Thankfully, there was some more minis on the ground, so I was able to replenish my mini supply, but that won't always be the case. So as you can see, even when I'm gliding, I'm turning back and trying to look for them, and at this point I don't know if they're dual or not. Of course you guys can see in the top left corner, but because I was in the middle of the game, I was not able to check the map and see whether or not they were a duo. So I'm just kind of looking and seeing if they're fighting each other or not. And this guy's running out in the open right now. In a couple of seconds, I grab that gold bolt from before in the thing and get a nice little snipe off on him. But his teammate's right there to beam me, and that's a really good tactic, is to have your teammate in a separate position where they are protected, but where they can get like a really good beat on the person you're fighting. So right here, I accidentally jump into his walls, but he doesn't edit for some reason, and I actually go for the snipe here because I see him standing on the open, and we get a nice little one tap there and get the kill with the snipe. So now I'm just dealing with the 1v1, and at this point in me playing Fortnite, I think I don't get that nervous playing 1v1s anymore. Yeah, going to the win or anything. I don't think I get that nervous, and that's another pretty good skill that it's really useful to develop. And as you can see right here, I'm going to steal his floor, get a couple of shots off, but close it up before he can shoot me. And I tried to go for like a jump shot and miss, unfortunately, but he does fall to his death, which is pretty nice. So that actually secured us a dub, and 14 kill dub. Quite nice. Okay, I'll see you guys next time for another video.